I saw a really awful story today. I don't even need to read it. I remember it was like 70-year-old man comes home to find his wife killed by family dog. Like this guy comes home and his wife is being drugged through the backyard dead by their son's pit bull. It has murdered her. It has mutilated her body severely. And then the police show up and the dog attacks them, so they have to kill it. And then the article went on to say that the reason the pit bull was at their house was because the son died 2 weeks prior in a motorcycle crash. So it's been a rough week for that family. You could say. And when I read that this morning, like I was having my coffee and I was like, things are going great here compared to there. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Things are going great here compared to there.
Things are going great everywhere compared to there. There's people in Ukraine right now like, at least my mother wasn't eaten by a dog.
Did you hear that story from America about the pit bull? Pretty fucked. Bang, bang, bang.
Hey, we should send them support.
Yeah.
I wonder we can send
They're donating to that poor man.
Can we send them law missiles for dogs?
Dude,
Javelin, some fucking hellhound.
like
All pit bulls should be javelined. That should be what you have to do.
that's rough, man. That's a rough one.
Do you guys know any nice pit bulls? I have known nice.
I've seen
not
them,
for a long time, but like I've met nice pit bulls who would just usually female and absolutely just loving dogs. And it made me like I wonder, like a dog only has to be fucking crazy for 3 minutes for it to be a problem.
30 seconds for a pit bull.
Yeah. And I just like these people that have these loving, sweet, wonderful pit bulls. Don't you worry? Don't you worry that it's gonna go bananas?
Did I
They'll be like, it's how you raise the dog. It's like, really? Because that dog that was bred for generations to point at birds just does it. Like,
did I
like
say
that one that wants to dig, it just digs. It's like instinctual now. Yours is one that wants to
my
fight.
dog is made to dig. They're apparently bred to dig in and kill badgers, and that fucker just ruined my garden.
The badger hound. Did I?
Those are cute little dogs.
Oh, what was the other thing about pit bulls I was going to say?
Did it kill someone else? That other than that poor little girl?
I mean, probably. It wasn't a little girl. It was a 70-year-old woman. It was like an old lady.
Oh, I thought you said 7.
No, 70. It was like a 70-year-old couple. Their son had been killed in a motorcycle crash. You thought a 7-year-old? Anyway,
I thought the dog killed a 7-year-old.
It killed an old lady, unfortunately.
That is.
Did I say the thing on here last week?
It is. Yeah.
That dog knocked tens of months off her life.
It would have been. Yeah.
Come on, she was spry.
Not enough.
She was on heroin anyway. Fuck her.
Callback.
I don't know if I
she
said
clearly
it.
wasn't very spry.
I don't know if I said it on here or not last week or the week before or not, but I had this like thought that came to me that black guys with pit bulls are like rednecks with big trucks. Did I say that on here?
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah. Totally, because
you think so?
I think that guy's got something to prove, right? Like what do you need that big fucking scary ass dog for? Like you're compensating for something. There's a black guy that walks his dog.
Kyle had an idea that's maybe not as brilliant as he thinks. Like,
oh, it's so brilliant.
Hear me out.
Oh, it's so brilliant.
No, I'm
Dogs
in.
are like trucks.
No, it absolutely is. He's the same little dick redneck who's like, I'm gonna get a big truck. My boys are gonna be impressed. It's the same thing as the black guy who's like, yeah, look how big his fucking head is. Look at it. He could kill a kid in like a second. Like that even. If I look away for a moment, your kid's gonna be dead. That's how cool I am.
Yeah,
like
he'll be a pile of viscera.
It's got a Hemi. Like it's the same shit. It's the same shit. That guy's not hard at all. There's a black guy in my neighborhood. Maybe I mentioned this last week too, but I saw him again walking this little toy like schnauzer thingy, like a little yappy girl dog. It's had a pink ribbon in its hair, and the hair was like stuck up. I swear to God, it's got pink boots, and it walks kind of cute because of the boots.
That is
like
adorable.
It picks its feet up.
Yeah,
that guy's hard as fucking nails.
Oh hell yeah!
I got a guy who's hard.
He's not compensating for anything.
I have a black friend. He's jacked, so strong, like stronger than any of us. Like he was a professional football player, just super jacked. And he had a pit bull. And a guy's like, hey, I see you got a pit bull. You want to fight pit bulls? And he's a dog lover. And he's like, no, but maybe you and I should fight, huh? Maybe you and I should. Are you the kind of guy that fights dogs? Because I'm the kind of guy that fights people. Let's fight. That guy's badass too.
I like that. Yeah. No, and look, that's the kind of guy who could probably control one of those things. What I really hate is when I see like someone who's not physically capable of reining that dog in. I was walking to get pizza. I don't know, it's been 3 months ago or something like that, walking from an apartment like to a pizza place nearby. And some guy has this terrifying pit bull. If he let go of the leash, it'd kill me. That's what the situation was. The dog was like, "Arr, arr, 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 arr," because I walked by, and its head is 30% of its fucking mass. It's so goddamn big. It looks like that enemy from fucking Doom. That's just a mouth.
Yeah, and as Anthony Cumia says, that steam shovel jaw that pit bulls have.
Yeah, I fucking hate them. I hate their fucking docked ears. I hate those big wide jowls.
They're fucking ugly.
I hate those eyes. On Reddit, there's like two groups. There's the people who call them velvet hippos, and the people who call them shit bulls.
Wait, they think velvet hippo is complimentary?
Yeah, that's what they call
a bunch
pit
of
bulls.
retards.
They call them velvet hippos. I think it's a subreddit.
They know
Velvet
hippos are dangerous, right? It's like tongue in cheek, making fun of people who like are like.
No,
oh,
I think that they just think they're big, cute, smooth, gray things. But no, I don't. I think you should have to have a license to get one, and I don't think felons should be allowed to have a pit bull, and that's coming from a felon.
You know, that's how we know to take it serious.
They shouldn't let me have one.
No.
My friend has a massive Rottweiler.
Deadly weapon.
My friend's got a massive Rottweiler, and people just avoid him like when they're walking their dog, and it is the nicest fucking dog. Like it plays with my dog. You've seen my dog. He's tiny, and he just runs around and plays all day. Never had a violent moment. But people like cross the road when they're walking their dog near him because they're just terrified of it. They're like,
"Oh yeah, I do that with my little dogs. Like if they're around and there's like a pit bull or like some big, German Shepherd or something, just any like dog that's like a little more aggressive.
I'll just eat them.
Pull them to the side. Yeah, because it's like I would really prefer that person be like, oh, they don't know that Trixie's a sweetie, and it's got like a fucking kid's fingernail in its teeth. But in reality, it's like I'd rather you be offended. I'm not. All it takes is that dog snapping for 2/10 of a second.
They'll crush your little dog.
And Teddy is dead. Like that's all it would take, and it's not worth the risk.
That's one thing that I hate when I'm walking my dog is people that have their dog and they don't have recall on their dog. If their dog's really nice, they're just like, oh, it's fine. He can walk off the leash. But if they won't come back, like if I'm walking a dog that's dangerous and that dog just runs up, yeah, fine, that dog's not on a leash, but my dog might be dangerous to other dogs. Yeah. Like if they can't recall it, that dog's fucked. And then that's apparently my dog's fault. Like, but it's not going to happen with my dog because he's like a fucking football. But, it's it could happen if you have a bigger dog. So it's...
Yeah. And I love pretty much all dogs.
Trust me, we don't walk them. So
nope.
You just let them run around in the fucking 10-acre yard.
We have an electric fence, and they know exactly what's up now, so they go out there and gallop. They move, but I was just joking. But we don't walk them. They never leave the property.